What's up, everyone? It's your boy Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness. I'm at Olga's Cantina shooting a Galaxy Star Wars Edge. I figured I'd shoot some videos for you so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to spin the camera around. You can see the DJ droid behind me. So let me spin real quick around so you can see what it looks like. So that's the DJ droid I was mentioning a second ago. He's rocking out here. Of course, this is at the Kissimmee Galaxy's Edge in the Central Florida location. We have ourselves a Spice Rum Runner right here. And we have, we're going to be having a Olga's Obsession coming up next. But you can see it has very much the Star Wars look and feel. The architecture, the design, the way this place looks, extremely hard to get into. This place, you have to get involved about 60 days ahead of time to place your order for a reservation. You have a 15-minute time window. You can only stay for 15 minutes. They put people in and out. This is standing room only. You'll be lucky you can find an actual booth, which are like over here. But yeah, it's crazy in here, guys. Bar is not disappointing. So I took my Spice. This is what this is. This is Angry Orchard drink. Spice. It's a spice drink. Spice Angry Orchard. That's what it is. So more video to come. Woo! So this edible drink is really Jello. That's kind of what it is. It's Jello with some different
boba popping pearls.
Yeah, boba popping pearls. So you got rock candy. So it's a Jello with rock candy. Yeah, very, very cool. Pop rocks and like a green or blue Jello. That's what it's all about. I think those are shot glass guys in Rancor teeth. That's what it looks like. I'm guessing we're still inside, of course, Olga's Cantina and Black Spire Outpost. That's the location I mentioned before. They got port cups. They got Rancor teeth. Looks awesome here.
Let me know.
Oh, interesting. So this is the port cup, guys. It's called a Cliff Dweller cup. I did buy this one over here. This cup right here is actually this cup right here, which is the cup for Battle of Endor. Right here. The price of this cup here was $35. The price of this cup right here, though, was $45. I thought this looked very cool as a souvenir cup. You do get a drink with it. I'm not sure exactly what I want. Here's what the bottom of the Cave Dweller cup looks like. So it looks really, really cool. First edition. They are listed as edition, which is very, very cool as well. The drink we get with our Endor, Battle of Endor, is this guy right here. The drink's name is called a Carbon Free. So think of it as a glorified frozen Powerade, kind of sort of what it is. And you can see it dancing in the cup. Take a look at that, guys. That looks really, really cool. Let me, yeah, looks a little bit different. It's bubbling. They probably put some, yeah, little popping pearls are inside it too. It's dancing around. This is non-alcoholic, I believe, correct? Yes, non-alcoholic. So you got Powerade, lemon lime, wild strawberry, blueberry, and green apple popping pearls on this. So that's what this drink is. So this drink came free with my Battle of Endor cup, which I'll showcase shortly to you so you can see what it looks like, guys. All right, guys, it's your boy Rook here. I just got done, came out of Olga's Cantina. Great place. Very, very standing room only bar. I showcased a few of the items off in that video. I'll take some up close shots of it later so you can see them again. But of course, when you get right out of Olga's Cantina, they have a very memorable, very recognizable Star Wars ship, and looks to be a 1-to-1 scale. Of course, the Millennium Falcon. This looks to be, again, a 1-to-1 scale of the Falcon. It is absolutely ginormous. It's absolutely huge. It looks to be as close as you can get to a real-life version of the Millennium Falcon. Going next to what they call the Smugglers Run. This is a actual ride you can get into. The wait time looks to be about, standby says 40 minutes here. So we're going to go into this ride. We might be doing Rise of Resistance next. That seems to be the real to be wanting to get their hands on is the Rise of Resistance ride. That right now is about a 120-minute wait. It's about a 2-hour wait for that particular ride. So that's going to be the next thing we do probably on my agenda. I'm going to be taking lots of pictures of the environment here. They have like really cool architecture at Black Spire Outpost. I'm going to be building my lightsaber later today. And of course, over here is where the Olga's Cantina was in this area. Basically, right over here is where Olga's Cantina was. Take a look, guys. This is the top, basically, of the Smugglers Run ride. and you can see the top of the Falcon. It's absolutely huge. Just the gun placement right there, if you notice it. But absolutely ginormous. So guys, I found a higher vantage point to get the Falcon video. So I'm gonna swing around real quick at a higher point of view so you can see the Falcon. Let me swing. So another shot of the Falcon. We saw some shots earlier. Again, the 1-to-1 scale representation of the Millennium Falcon. Right there, just I'm at a higher point right now, right behind docking bay 7. They have an area where you can get shots of the Falcon. So very, very cool right here, this vantage point of the Falcon. So I decided to go into one of the little bazaar areas here, little marketplace sections. Pretty cool stuff you can see here. They even have chance cubes. That over here, they have chance cubes. We saw that in the Phantom Menace. So Qui-Gon was betting to get Anakin when they're betting on the races. These are chance cubes. That's an item from Star Wars, which is pretty cool. They have the Dijon game, which is the thing that Chewbacca played. I haven't bought anything yet. I just wanted to showcase some of the really cool stuff they saw in one of the marketplace areas. I thought it was kind of neat. Even Fett, we got Vader, little marionette dolls. There's a bunch of stuff here. Haven't figured out what I wanted to buy yet. Even at the top here, they have these silver ornaments that are dangling like a mobile. We even have a Millennium Falcon here. They got some Star Wars-based, the TIE fighters right there. Stuff coming out of the Star Wars universe, which I think was very, very cool. Now, next to one of the eatery areas, if they have a marketplace area, it looks very similar like a marketplace you would see in a Star Wars universe. A bunch of speeder bikes here, speeder units. They have a bunch of vendors. You can see how it looks like a street you would walk in, like a bazaar. And they have a bunch of shops all along the streets. I think they're having there's even a game being played in the corner over here. Not sure the exact game they're playing, but it's pretty cool. I think you can win a prize for it. I didn't mess with it at all, but very, very cool, all things considered, for this bazaar-like marketplace. Very immersive sort of experience. Hey guys, about half of the day has gone by so far, and one thing people don't really talk about right now because of the 50th anniversary happening across all the Disney parks are what they call the gold statues. If you look through multiple parks, if you go through the Magic Kingdom, you go through Epcot, you go through, I think, even Animal Kingdom, and of course Disney Hollywood Studios, they have these gold statues. I'm going to swing around so you know. We have the BB-8 gold statue, and sitting right next to him is his buddy, of course, R2-D2. These are gold statues littered throughout the entire park. They're different characters. We saw a couple different ones at Epcot yesterday. They had Figment as a gold statue, but all through the entire park are these gold statues. They're pretty cool. Again, BB-8 and R2-D2. Not the biggest ship, but one of the well-known fighter crafts for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, or rather the Star Wars franchise. I'll spin around, and of course that is the Resistance X-Wing fighter. This is a 1-to-1 scale size X-Wing. If you notice, there is some steam coming out from the cabling system right there, which is pretty cool, like it's getting fueled up. Really neat idea. This, of course, is X-Wing is in the S-foils are in the locked position because this is how it would fly around or how it would land. It wouldn't be with the S-foils extended because it would scrape up the ground, which make any sense. So yeah, this is a Resistance fighter, full-scale 1-to-1 replica from the Star Wars movies, rather from episode number 7, I think you would put it at. But a really cool ship, great design. The blue, of course, the grayish with the blue pinstripe going across it. Really cool looking ship, really good deco, really great design at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And now I moved over from the X-Wing, the Resistance Fighter X-Wing, to my favorite ship in Star Wars, the smallest ship in Star Wars canon. I think that's an attack craft, and that, of course, is the A-Wing fighter. I absolutely love the A-Wing fighter. I said it many, many times. My favorite top 3 sci-fi ships ever made for science fiction is the Star Wars A-Wing. They actually have a full replica here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, 1-to-1 scale size. And then it is this bad boy right here. Absolutely beautiful. The cannons on the side right here. This would be a accurate representation basically of how big the A-Wing is. You hear sound coming out of it. I'm assuming there'll be lights and sounds, especially when it gets dark. I'm assuming it might light up. I don't know. But we're going during the day here. But this would be an actual accurate representation of an A-Wing fighter from Star Wars, from all the movies, and I believe they took technical specs for it to make it this size. You can even see the landing struts on the bottom there. It looks really, really cool. I'm going to go close to the canopy here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, guys, so you can see what it looks like right there. Again, really cool representation. You can see the back thrusters and the fins. It looks absolutely awesome. Again, I've said it many, many times, this is one of my favorite ships. Absolutely love the A-Wing fighter. All right, guys, so we've talked about the A-Wing fighter, the X-Wing fighter, both scale-size replicas of Star Wars, but they had another ship near the back, representing, of course, the bad guys, and that's what they called the TIE Echelon fighter. I believe we saw this one piloted by Kylo Ren in episode number 7. Real quick so you can see what it looks like. It is an absolute ginormous ship. It is a 1-to-1 scale representation of the TIE Echelon that we saw on Force Awakens. There are gun stations right there, gun pods on the bottom there. It looks really, let me zoom in real quick so you can see what they look like. See those gun placements look really, really cool. I don't know if there's the lights and sound presentation when there's a bunch of stormtroopers that come down that ramp right here, but they have a guy dressed up as Kylo that comes out as well. So I don't know much about the stage presentation, but it is a ginormous, really cool ship sitting, of course, at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Of course, probably the most popular ride over at Galaxy's Edge is the Star Wars Rise of Resistance ride. I've already gone on this ride earlier today. It was about a 2-hour wait to get into this line. It's consistently between 2 hours and about 90 minutes to get into the ride, but it's an absolute awesome ride. On the outside, this is kind of what it would look like. Something like these big turrets here. You can see the line just winding and whipping around, but it's an awesome, awesome ride. I recorded some video. I may show some video inside this video of my experience going through the Star Wars Rise of Resistance ride.
Okay, get out of here, guys. Okay.
Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, go to the president. You agree to defending Block 3.
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time. Ah! The escape pod's just below us. Wait, why are you going up? I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Resistance personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This is sort of the battle.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Alright guys, I'm at Savvy's workshop working on my lightsaber now. I'm going to spin around so you can see the parts I'm going to be taking from. I'm going to be building from the Elemental Nature group. That's what I wanted. I've been wanting this one for a while now. I'm going to spin around to the drawer so you can see all of them. I'm going to pick the one that I'm going to be using. I'll show you the parts for that one. Here's the drawer that gives you samples of all of the lightsaber, basically the pillars you can pick from. I'm picking from this drawer right here. This is Elemental Nature. And these are all the parts I'm going to be building from. So I'm definitely going to be using probably this sleeve here and probably this sleeve here. With this front cap, the emitter I'm probably going to be using, I'm thinking this one here for the switch. There's two plates. There's this plate, another plate that goes to the back side of it. But I want this right here for the back, the Rancor too. So that's where the parts we'll be making from. Again, you can do different arts here. I'm not sure all the names of them. That's more the, I think it's protection and control right here. I think it's more Sith oriented. You have this one here. Actually, no, this one here is more Sith oriented. This is all red and black parts. This one isn't right here. But this one is all Sith based components. And this one's more like the temple guards you saw in Rebels. These golden yellow parts. But I'm picking the Elemental Nature, which again is these parts right here. And right now, guys, I'm at a place called Doc Andar's workshop. This is right across where Savvy's workshop is, basically. Of course, Savvy's is where you do build your custom sabers. Doc Andar's is more of a gift shop, and you get the legacy lightsaber. So you can see some of the legacy stuff, all the cool stuff on the walls, all the really nice lighting effects here. They have, of course, all the legacy blades on a case. But I think they have an hour and a half wait right now. So here's kind of what the case would look like of all the sabers. Dark sabers. All the sabers are $149 for most of them. So very, very cool. We have a hammerhead. Sorry. Right there. Mandalorian skull. Right there, very cool. Sith Royal Guard. Bunch of sabers up top here. Very, very cool, guys. It is a gift shop, but I love the atmosphere. I love how everything looks in this place. It looks absolutely awesome. It looks amazing.